Guess who's here? Theories here. Welcome everyone. Today we are talking about Saints Row 5. Saints Row, the series we all know and love, well apart from Saints Row 4. I'm sorry Saints Row 4, I just can't grow to love you. It's not you, it's me. I just can't grow to love you. I'm sorry.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But the big question on everyone's mind is Saints Row 5 actually coming out? Or is it like a dog that barks but doesn't bite? Is it all noise, or is it a physical thing that's going to be coming anytime soon? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, so I will shut the hell up and let's just jump right into it.
Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it.
So first we need to go back in time a little bit. We need to go back in time, more specifically to the 14th of February 2017, which was Valentine's Day, where THQ were feeling a bit romantic, feeling a bit, you know, a bit kinky, and decided to buy Koch Media and Deep Silver, and included in that deal, sorry, were Volition. So they bought Koch Media, Deep Silver and Volition. Now what that means is THQ now regain the license back to Saints Row from Volition, which means if they want to make Saints Row 5, they can do on their own terms, and they can choose what direction it goes in, who's going to feature in it, all that good stuff. They get to choose. Now THQ are the original developers for Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. They did not develop Saints Row 4, that was all Volition. So maybe if Saints Row 5 does come out, it'll go back to the gangster settings, or it'll be in the theme of Saints Row 3, which I don't mind either way. Just don't do it in the style of Saints Row 4, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, THQ. Now they are also the owner of Dambuster Studios, who are the developers of Dead Island 2, which will become very important later on in the video. But now we need to go a bit further into the future, more specifically the 10th of October 2017, where Jim Boone, or Jim Booney, I don't know how to pronounce his second name, I'm just going to call him Jimmy. Jimmy, the director of Saints Row, returned to Volition. Alright, so the original director of Saints Row has returned to Volition, and returned to Volition on the 10th of October 2017. So not only do we have the original developers back, we have the original director back as well. So these are all positive signs that Saints Row 5 could and well and truly be in the works. Now maybe this is a sign that Volition are working, or THQ are working on Saints Row 5 and are going to change our reality from Saints Row 4 being the latest game to Saints Row 5 being the latest game, which we are all begging for. Also, the final piece of evidence that I present to you in this video is job listings at Volition sound very Saints Row-ish, if I might say so myself. So I'm going to read an example out for you right now. Now this job is for a cinematic artist, and this reads: Deep Silver Volition is looking for a cinematic artist to join our studio for the development of our next exciting open world game. This position will work on cross-discipline teams as well with outsourcing to implement and iterate, Jesus Christ, that's a hard word, iterate content for a AAA product. Name me a AAA open world game made by Volition. But there, it couldn't well and truly be Agents of Mayhem 2.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
We do not talk about that game here. That game is the work of the devil. We do not mention the name here. It is a sin, and God will punish you, especially those who have bought the game, but also completed the game, but also said they like the game. We do not mention that game here, okay? Yeah, I'm talking to you watching this video. Agents of Mayhem 2 is not coming, and Agents of Mayhem was trash.
No. He's got a point.
But now let's talk about Saints Row 5 being announced at E3. Could that happen? Let's talk about that now. So remember when I mentioned that THQ required ownership of Volition, Deep Silver and Dambuster Studios? Well, both THQ and Deep Silver are both attending E3. So it's very possible that THQ or Deep Silver, whichever one decides to announce the games, could well and truly announce both games at E3, which means we could see the resurrection of the Saints Row series as well as the resurrection of the Dead Island series. So we could see Saints Row 5 be announced at E3, and we could see Dead Island 2 be announced at E3. It sounds like a dream. I know you're excited. I know that you want to dance. Go ahead, dance. Do what you have to do. It's well and truly likely that they could announce both games. I personally think they'll just announce Dead Island 2. I'm sorry to be a party pooper. I got all your hopes up, all of you excited, and I go, nah, they're not going to announce Saints Row 5. More likely Dead Island 2. I'm sorry, but they could announce both, but it's most likely going to be Dead Island 2. But who knows, if they announce both of them, and if they announce Saints Row 5 more specifically, literally, the faith in humanity would be restored. But that's just a theory that I've come up with on my own, that Saints Row 5 and Dead Island 2 will both get announced at E3. It's possible. It's very likely and very possible that could happen.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching.
So that's going to do it for this video. All of it sounds like positive information that Saints Row 5 well and truly could be in the works right now. We've got THQ buying ownership of Koch Media, Deep Silver and Volition. Then we've got the director of Saints Row coming back to Volition. So all signs do point into the finger, do point their finger at Saints Row 5 being developed. I'm way too excited for this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. But thank you all for watching. You've all been brilliant. You've all been quiet. Even when I've stumbled, tripped over my words, even when I've laughed to myself, you've all been great. You've all remained quiet, which I appreciate. Now it's time to let me know what you think about the game. Let me know in the comments section down below what you want Saints Row 5 to be like. Do you want it to be like Saints Row 4, Saints Row 3, or Saints Row 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. I've been Theo. Put Theo inside your heart. We are representing baby. Oh.